Hey guys, Rusty K here from Rusty K's Rad Rods Garage. Wanted to bring you an update on the Hunter Selby 39 wagon rod build along series. I guess you can call it a series. Just it's not a tutorial, that's for sure. So I finally got the engine done. Woohoo! Little victories, right? So I'm going to go through here a little bit of what I did and what I didn't do, and let me see if I can get a pointer over here somehow, somewhere. Let me first just show you the engine itself. First of all, I'm very happy with this engine. I did more detail work on this than I've done on any other engine. I shaved more parts in my life on this engine than I did on any other build. So with that said, I'll just give you a quick look at the engine itself. I'm trying to do this so you can see, and then I'll go through some of the different things I did and did not do. So I'm extremely happy with the engine. It of course is not, it goes without saying really, it's not as detailed or clean as Hunter's, but his tutorial definitely, I took advantage of everything that he did. So first thing I did was I primed it. After I put everything together, I primed it with this. I didn't use the Napa. And then I did go back with it with the silver, or the aluminum Model Master silver airbrush only. Let's see if I have it over here. I put everything sort of aside here. Is this it here? No, anyways, it was the airbrush only Model Master. Here it is, the Metalizer, the aluminum non-buffing. So I used this over the whole engine. And then I went back and did the dark andonic buffing. Here it is right here, the dark andonic. And let me tell you, this stuff I fell in love with because this gave me a dark, I don't know if you can see exactly what it's called there, but dark andonic. This gave the different shades of the engine. So you'll see that it's a little bit darker down here than it is here, and I didn't bring it all the way up to the top. So, you know, my camera sucks here, it's just an iPad. But so it gave me some different shades of the engine down here. So I really loved that. I did dechrome and did some outclad work on the heads or the cams covers. I did do outclad on the exhaust manifolds, and my heat staining did not come out like I wanted it to. I told you that before in another video. I was going to redo it on the second kit that I got, but I decided not to because, you know, I'm learning with this, and the next build will be better with the heat staining. But you know what? It's going on my shelf, so I'm not really that concerned. I tried, and I learned from it. I did do some dry brushing on the assembly here. I really can't see it too much there, but it brings out some areas. And then what I really loved was using the panel liner. The panel line accent. Loved this, and I just did it a little bit. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but in here, in these sort of hexes, I dropped a drop into each of those, and it sort of, you know, ran to the edges and just gave that a little bit more depth there. And I used a little bit up in here, but it's hard to come out in the video here. But love the panel line stuff from Tamiya. Worked out absolutely fantastic. Some of the things that I usually struggle with on these engines, and I still had a little bit of a hard time, is gluing some of the smaller parts in. These manifolds have always been a downfall of mine to get these glued in without making a glue bomb. What I did use was the liquid cement with the Model Master with the applicator. That does well for me, you know, because I can get just a small drop in there. But all in all, I feel like this came out really, really good. You can see the Vallejo red color on the hoses on the top there, and then I did the oil filter white. So, you know, Hunter, I hope I didn't do too bad of a job. You know, I feel like it came out pretty good. It's better than any engine I've done to date. So that's really the goal of this, is learning new techniques. And So that's that. So the engine is done. I'll be moving on to the next part in Hunter series, I believe, without going ahead and looking. I believe it's the tires and the cylinders and those things for the tires. So I believe that's next. Other than that, hope everybody is having a good Valentine's Day with your significant others. If you're planning to go out tonight, be safe. And we will all talk to you soon. Thanks, guys.